April 2024 is huge, where so much could change so quickly for so many of us. We understand ourselves, our vulnerability, our healing. We understand what breakthroughs are for us, how we're going to change our lives in real ways. They're not just the two biggest moments of the year. They are representative of two of the hugest moments of the decade. On the 8th of April, we have a total solar eclipse in the sign of Aries. The other hugely important celestial event, now there's a reason astrologers are really excited about this. It is the divine meeting of Jupiter and Uranus. A once in every 15 year or so meeting, but each time they connect, it's in a different sign. This time it's in the sign of Taurus. Now, Taurus is an energy that has to do with our money, what we value, what we think things are worth, what we're willing to take on in terms of possessions, and what it is we're not willing to do for money anymore. It also has to do with self-love and self-esteem that shows up in our life in a real way. Well, when these two get together, it is big breakthroughs and changes. It is a shift of consciousness. And I think that a lot of us are going to start seeing prosperity very differently. Some of us in an instant, some of us, this begins a process. But in one way or another, we are going to start to look at how we define abundance in our life and where it was that we got wrapped up in superficial definitions that just isn't going to cut it anymore. All of this is happening under the broad umbrella of Pluto being in Aquarius. And I know I've been talking about Pluto and Aquarius for years and years, and now here we are. One of the things I've mentioned with Pluto and Aquarius is this is going to bring an end to status symbols. It's going to bring an end to this sense of needing to show our worth and wear our worth and present it and show how we're a boss. It's going to be a lot more about creativity, about personal fulfillment. It's going to be a lot more about considering our role within a larger collective and how we can be true to ourselves, but also be present for others. Uranus is the ruling planet of the sign of Aquarius. Whatever's happening with Uranus in some way evokes the energy of Aquarius itself. And to me, this represents us showing our authenticity, us showing our creativity, and realizing who we are, what we owe others, and what we don't owe others, what we only owe to ourselves. All of this in the context of how we earn and how we spend our money and the value we hold ourselves to be. This is a month where a lot is going to change. It is special. And the way you tap into it is stay open. Now, for more on this conjunction, check out my YouTube channel, the monthly horoscopes there, or NadiyaShah.com, where I've got lots of special horoscopes, including the Jupiter special horoscope posted there as well for download. Depending on your sun, moon, and rising sign, you want to consider all three and synthesize the information as part of understanding how this divine meeting may speak to you in your own unique ways. In at least one area of life, it is going to feel as if there are real opportunities for big breaks and big breakthroughs set to take place now. Things could change very quickly, leaping you forward. For Aries, this is your money you earn, money you spend. Self-love and self-esteem may go through a burst of healing, or you're just moving towards understanding prosperity differently. Whether you're making more or spending more, you're feeling fortunate. Taurus, this is you, your identity, who you know yourself to be at your very core, what matters to you most. And first, those very matters feel like they take that very fortunate leap forward. You find yourself taking an accelerated jump forward. Now, if it feels instead like things are falling apart, it is a part of setting the stage for even bigger blessings in the fullness of time. Gemini, what's happening on levels of soul, psyche, and spirit, and what you just don't know. In an instant, you may come to learn. This can be surprises that come out of nowhere, great karma finding you, or a very fortunate closure. Think about those times when something ended and you're like, oh my God, I'm glad that's over. That is the very precious realization that could find you now. Cancer, friendships, group dynamics could go through a change in an instant. Energy like this says you can welcome in big opportunities, bigger than you knew before, but it's going to be rooted in who you know, not necessarily what you know. Be mindful of what you're posting lately because it could reach the masses very quickly. Leo, career, social standing, life purpose. Now, if you're not on the career path, this is about the goals that you have for your life, but it's also in a larger sense the unfolding of destiny, of legacy. So it can feel like this time is especially fated. Big opportunities could have you leaping forward. And it can also be a chance for breakthroughs of understanding what it is your purpose is. Virgo, long distance travel, immigration, citizenship, higher learning, and legal matters, along with the personal beliefs that guide your life. So more personally, this could be a sense of conversion. All of a sudden, you understand your relationship to the world around you very differently, perhaps rooted in a spiritual tradition. Now, if you're involved in a legal matter, immigration, citizenship matter, resolution could come super quickly, and this could be very good news for students in higher education now. Libra, profound change, profound truth, understanding what it is that it means to be authentically you, but this is also about your relationship with financial institutions and your access to resources. So this could be that big check you've been waiting for finally coming in, or a sense that you personally are transforming, you're regenerating to become something more. Scorpio, partnerships of all kinds, business partnerships, professional alliances, could be part of helping to facilitate really big breaks, leaps forward for you professionally. But most Scorpios are going to experience this in the context of love, understanding where you are in love and why, leaving the past and the regrets behind you so that you can love that much more. If you're in an established bond, either it'll be all in, it'll get really good really quickly, or really out and you're done. New people that come in now have the potential to leave a mark in some way, helping you to be more you than you knew before. Sagittarius, your daily life, your workplace, the type of work you're doing, clients, customers, coworkers, there can be very fortunate opportunities that come in through the workplace based on what it is that you do well. This also has to do with your health and how well you take care of you. If ever there was a sign that said, cold turkey on a bad habit, or very quickly some health challenge that might have felt like it was lingering could be put in the past very quickly, this would be a very good omen. Capricorn, romance, flirtation, what it is to feel loved. These are highlighted here. And this is you getting your flirt on and having a moment that makes an impact and can facilitate even more sweeping changes, in some cases in an instant. Now, children are covered here, so your fertility may take you by surprise. And this could also be a creative project that is able to reach a whole lot of people very quickly. Aquarius, home, the past, your living situation, your family of origin. Very fortunate breakthroughs can come through. It could be very good news related to your parents where that applies, or a chance to put resentments behind you and build better relationships with those people. Now, also possible is very quick, fortunate opportunities to buy, sell, move, or attract a new roommate. If you have a home-based business, wonderful, prosperous surprises emerge. Pisces, siblings, cousins, neighbors, they may be making big choices now, big decisions, and it feels as if their lives are moving forward and you're happy for them, or it could be a relationship with them that goes through a big improvement. Learning, communicating, where it is that you have something to share, something to teach. You may find yourself reaching a new level of success. And this can be a time when you really refine your messaging that much more. And your words are surprisingly, powerfully persuasive.